Hello, guys. And this is just going to be a small podcast type deal. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about what's going on with COMEY and McCabe and the rest of those dingbats in the FBI. COMEY says he can't remember anything he did during the attempted coup of President Trump. How could you not remember what you did, what you caused, Comey? You have to be able to remember what you did. Unless you was on drugs or whatever Obama had you on. You have to remember. Folks, you can't forget that stuff. It's been in the news, most of the news, especially Fox, CNN, CBS, ABC. They hardly covered any of it. I think they had 0 minutes of coverage today. But this has been in the news, the mainstream media, social media. It's been all over the news. Yet, Comey can't remember, even though he was in the news talking about it. He has a book, for crying out loud. What's he going to do? Write another book? I can't remember shit. I don't know, folks. This guy is crazy. And these congressmen and senators, well, the senators, if they accept this bull crap, they're dumb. They're just as bad as he is. They're probably all in on it together. Obama and Biden had a plan for America, and the plan was to turn it into an Islamic state. That's the truth, guys. You can look it up. You can see their agenda. Just like Biden said yesterday, he wants to implement the Islamic Muslim faith in schools. It needs to be taught, he said. Bullshit. These are our kids, and they can't even have the Christian faith in school, or they get thrown out. They're not allowed to have the Bible. They're not allowed to pray. So what makes you think these guys, the Islamic faith and the Muslim faith, has a right to be in American schools? This is a Christian-based nation. It has been from the beginning, and it will be until the end. If our kids can't have the Holy Bible and the Christian faith in school, you're not getting that Islamic Muslim crap in school. It ain't going to happen. If it does happen, there's going to be an uproar from the silent majority this time, and you ain't going to like it. You're not going to like it one bit. You think these BLM and ANTIFA have big groups? You ain't seen nothing yet. Get these old boys riled up. These God-loving, gun-toting country boys who love America and what it stands for. You wake them up. You're doing a good job. You're still right on that cage. You're waking them up. They're almost there. And you ain't going to like it when they do get woke, because these old country boys won't take shit from nobody. I guarantee it. They'll be out there. I ain't going to say it on here, but they'll be out there. Believe me, you go and mess with the Christian values of this country and see what happens. You won't get far. The problem is they elected all these Muslim people into Congress, and they are converting. Joe Biden's already converted. He's a Muslim. That's why he wants that Islamic Muslim faith in there. Obama was a Muslim. You know, there's nothing wrong with a Muslim religion. But this country was based on Christian values and Christian faith. And the Muslim religion, there's nothing wrong with the Muslim religion. It's the radical Muslim extremists, the Islamic extremists. That's what they want to teach. They want that in our schools. What do you guys think? You know, I don't hear nothing from nobody from the silent majority. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think about that. What will you do if they try to implement that Islam Muslim faith in schools, even though we can't have the Christian faith? What do you think? Leave your comments. I'm interested in knowing whether you're here for it or not. You know, I'm not here to debate you, but just, you know, whatever your opinion is, your opinions matter. It's an opinion. Your opinions matter. You have a right to an opinion, just like anybody else. But Biden's opinion won't be an opinion. It'll turn into a reality. It'll be number one. You know what I mean? It'll be his first priority in office, to try to re-educate our kids. They're already being re-educated. They're already getting that liberal beat down in school. It's beat down in their heads so much that I never realized it until just a while back when, yeah, you know, I ain't going to go into that right now. But I got in a discussion with somebody, and they said, so everything I learned in college for the last 2-3 years is wrong. I didn't say anything. I just kept my mouth shut. But yeah, it was wrong. If you learned how to go out and riot, and you learned how to go out and protest against the Constitution, yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. It shouldn't be taught in schools. You guys were beat down with that liberal nonsense, that far left liberal crap. And if you tried to say, and if this is the problem with these colleges today and schools, if you have anything conservative, Republican, far right, you'll get kicked out. You can only have liberal ideas in these schools today. And Trump is trying to get rid of that idea. He's trying to teach true American values. He's putting in that 1776 commission to teach the true values of the United States and what the United States was based on. Freedom of religion, that's including you Muslims and Islams, but not you radical extremists. It was a country built on Christian faith to begin with. It was the Christian values, God-given rights to freedom. And that's what we should still stand for. But if we get these other ideas in school from the far left and the liberals, this country is going to hell. Why you? And you know another thing, I believe, this is just my opinion, that Antifa was developed through the Democrat Party. They developed this to distract the majority of Americans from what they're trying to do with this election. They're trying to rob, cheat, and steal this election. They're harvesting ballots. They're sending double ballots to people. They're sending them out to the wrong addresses. Look, and the news ain't covering none of this, but you can find it on Fox News. You can find it through Timcast. Timcast has a YouTube channel, and he has a lot of stuff that's good, a lot of good stuff. And I want to give him a shout out. Timcast, you're doing good. I watch your stuff all the time. Keep it up. Keep rolling them out. People are getting informed through you, and I'm sending them your way. They need to know the truth. And the only way you're going to get the truth is on some of these YouTubers, because they tell you nothing but the truth. Some of their stuff might be opinions, but they can show you proof on things. And the number one is Timcast, and there's another one, it's Adamcast. Adamcast is good too. He has stuff on there about all this truth that you won't get from mainstream media. But they're harvesting these ballots. They're trashing Trump ballots. It's going to be a cheating Democrat party. The vote, if you make a vote, you better make sure it's right, and you better make sure you turn it in. Don't let nobody harvest your vote. These people up in Minnesota, Ilhan Omar's people, are paying people $200-300 to allow them to fill out their vote registration and turn it in. It's illegal. She should be jailed. They should be jailed. And this election should be no mail-in ballots unless it's absentee ballot. So everybody else that can vote should go vote in person. The Democrats are counting on you not voting in person so they can harvest your votes wherever you are and cheat. They are filling these ballots out in Minnesota, in her district. They're filling them out for Biden, and probably her too. Mostly her and Biden. But Omar needs to be kicked out of Congress. She needs to be kicked out of this country. She's defrauded this country too much. She lied, her and her dad lied to get into this country. She married her own brother so he could come into the country. She's done a lot of stuff. She's took money, spent money illegally from her donations. She needs to go. She needs to get out. Go back to her own country since she don't like America. She wants to turn America into her country where she's from. Go back. You ain't turning America into no Muslim country. You need to go back to your Muslim country where you came from and deal with it. If you want to make a change, start there in your own country there, Omar. You ain't from this country. You're not. This country ain't even yours. You need to go. That's the bottom line. Let's get off her. She pisses me off. Another one. AOC. This one's for you, AOC. Was you born yesterday? Because you sure act like you don't know shit. I don't even know how you got into Congress. You ain't smart enough to be a congresswoman. You're the biggest batshit crazy dingbat in there. You and Rashida Tlaib. You all need to leave. Drop out, whatever it is. I don't care. Just go. You two are from this country, but you don't act like it. You guys need to go sit in a corner somewhere, grow up, go get educated the right way instead of this liberal-minded bullcrap these Democrats force down your throats. But AOC is about the dumbest one in there. The Green New Deal. Get rid of cows because cows fart. You fart. You fart, you dumbass. Why don't we get rid of you? You farting bitch. I tell you, people, she pisses me off. I don't mean to curse, but these guys really get underneath my skin. And Nancy Pelosi, that toothless bitch, sorry, that toothless witch needs to go. She's the most evil politician in there. She devalues the Speaker of the House. She devalues that seat. She shouldn't even be in there. She is the highest member of Congress, and she acts like a witch that she's president or something. Pelosi, you'll never be president. Go to your house, your rich-ass mansion house with your two $21,000 refrigerators, which I don't know how you afford on $170,000 a year. You shouldn't even be getting paid that. You should be out. We need to find out where you're getting all your money, because your district is filth. There's sewage all over the feces all over the fucking roads. Sorry. There's feces all over the roads, urine, trash everywhere, tent cities everywhere along your roads. People can't even walk down your sidewalks because of the tent, and all the homeless in your city, in your district. Nancy Pelosi, I'm asking you, where is the money going that you get for your district? Is it going into your refrigerators, your multi-million-dollar mansions, your other homes that you have? You have several different homes in that district. Where's all this money going? It's going in your pocket, Pelosi. You evil witch. Guys, we have to have term limits, and we need to implement them immediately. We need to voice our concerns. We need to stand up and demand that be on the voting ballot, that the people determine if there's term limits or not. There should be something on the ballot that says, are you for term limits? Yes, no. We want term limits. Term limits are important. It's the only way that we're going to get a real change, some kind of a change that's American, not these outsiders like BLM and Antifa, but real change. Because you get these people in there and they get comfortable in their chair, these long-term career senators and House representatives. They try to make a career out of it. They run every time their seat is up. It's run, run, run. And they get back in office and nothing gets done. The same old thing every time. And we as Americans have a choice to vote them out. But why do we vote them back in? Because we don't study the opponents, whether it be Democrat or Republican. There's some Democrats left that are good and are more centered than Nancy Pelosi and the rest of that crew, Chucky Schumer and all those. But what you need to do is study who's running, where they're from, what they're running for, and what they can do, what their plan is. Study it. Figure it out. and then decide. Don't just wait till the ballot comes and, oh, I'm a Republican, so I'm voting this, or I'm Democrat, so I'm voting that. You guys got, if you want change, and I know there's people, a lot of people who vote Democrat that want change, but they want the change that's right for America. They want to grow with America, change with America. They don't want to change with the world. They want to change with America. And the Republicans do the same. They want what's good for Americans. But yet these guys never get voted in because you're too set in your ways. You're used to the people that's in there, and nothing ever gets done. They make a good sounding idea. They make their case sound good, but when they get back into office, get reelected back into office, it's the same old, same old. We're never going to have right change until we get new faces in the Congress and Senate. These older guys need to go because they're stuck in their ways. The younger generation, you people from 30 to 40, you know what I'm talking about. You younger people, 20, 30, you just want to be snowflakes. We don't need that in America. We don't need that kind of change. That's pussyfied change. That's babyfied. We want real change. And you people from 30 to 40 to 50, you know what I'm talking about. And up. From 30 up, you know what I'm talking about. Vote these new faces in, give it a chance, see what they can do. If they don't do the job, next time their term's up, vote them out of office. We got to rotate, folks. There needs to be term limits. We have to rotate these people to get the change that we need. You're not going to get it with these long-term career Democrats and Republicans in office. You're not going to get it. I'm sorry, you're not. Nancy Pelosi, Chucky Schumer, Adam Schiff, Nads Nadler. Nadler really needs to go. He's the main one that needs to be voted out. But New York ain't going to vote him out. Those people up there are probably, most of them are dingbat crazy. You got a lot of them are it's good people, but they're flooding from that city because, well, you know why. COMEY and whatever that mayor's name is, de Blasio, are running them places into the dirt. There's nothing left in California. California, there's people leaving it in droves because of the way they're running it. These Democrat-run cities are dangerous. They're danger zones, and nobody wants to go there. They need to put a sign up on there. When you cross that state line, it needs to say danger zone. You're entering a danger zone. Turn around. That's what needs to be put up on those welcome signs. Those people are batshit crazy. I tell you, folks, they allow them people to go rampage crazy in their cities. They make their cops stand down. They won't allow Trump to do anything. COMEY, hell, he killed everybody in that nursing homes up there, sticking all those people in there. The Bloods and the Crips went in and beat that old man up. What the hell? COMEY. And you people across Minnesota and California, why would you put gang members in your nursing home? What the hell is wrong with you people? My goodness, folks. I don't know if you saw it, but that old guy got his ass beat by a blood member or Crips. It might have been one of them, a gang member, put it that way. That old man was in a wheelchair, nothing doing nothing, and that guy just started punching him in the face. Punch, 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 punch. One right after the other. And This shouldn't have been allowed to happen. This should have never been. There should have never been any gang members in any rest homes. It just ain't right, folks. These guys are crazy. They're trying to do away with our elderly population. That's all they're doing. They're trying to do away with it. Population control. COMEY needs to go. The mayor of, or the governor of Minnesota needs to go. Really bad. She's crazy. The governor of California needs to go. They all need to go. They need to be voted out of office. You people that live in them states, recall these people. Get them out of there. It's your government. Do it. Recall them. The silent majority has to stand up. It's time that they stood up. The silent majority needs to stand. It's the only way anything's going to get done. There's no other way to do it than you have to voice your concerns. Stand up. Flood those phones in your capital, your state capital, your federal capital. Flood the phones. White House, flood them phones. Tell Trump, you want this to stop. You demand it to stop. These riders and everything else needs to go. These governors need to stop torturing our elderly in rest homes and retirement homes. Tell Trump you want it to stop. Voice your concern. Get on Twitter. Get on every social media you can and voice your concerns. Let your voice be heard. Go to @RealDonaldTrump.com. Go to Real Donald Trump on Twitter. Post. Everybody needs to post it. You want this to stop. You want BLM, Antifa, these governors, everything. You want it all to stop. You want change, real change. The change that Donald Trump's already brought once, and he'll bring it again. Flood those phones. Call your senators, your congressmen. Call them all. Local, federal, call them all. It's your voice. It's your country. And it's time for you to stand up. You're the only one that can stand up. Your voice needs to be heard. And it needs to be heard now. Thanks for listening, folks. Until the next time, please like, share, and definitely subscribe to this page. It helps the channel. It helps me grow, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for everything. God bless you. Have a good day.